I had my teaching degree, but I had decided I didn't see how I could teach, be a healthy mom and a good teacher, both.
Right.
But everybody does it now.
Right.
So I guess then I found out about this, and I thought, well, I might as well try to be a super mom, I guess, which
Yeah.
But you know what they did? They, maybe you don't want to talk about this.
No.
They came on Sunday evening, then they went to school all through that week, left on Friday afternoon, took their laundry with them.
Okay.
And so then they came back on Sunday evening, so we had our weekend, and we, at first, we really did it all. And then it was through a county office of mental retardation. They just gradually got more and more services and things. They added a housekeeping service. They started hiring a student from the university who came out every day after school. And we're still good friends with Candy. Oh dear, I'm probably gonna cry, Oh. Yeah. So anyway.
And then how long did you?
We did it for 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think we did.
So they probably, do you know what happened to the kids? Did they go on to another house?
I don't. I don't, because things changed for them, and I think as they maybe went into what was called sheltered workshops. And I think the towns, the surrounding towns that they came from must have had more and more services so they could stay in their home towns.
Right, yeah.
But Cheryl was actually at a state mental institution. I think she was the only one that had been institutionalized, and the rest of the kids, I don't know what they did, if they just stayed at home or what they did.
Right.
But there was I think it was in '68, there was a mandate that all children like this had to receive an equal education.
Right, yeah.
So states really had to scramble around and find programs, get programs set up for them. So I think Nebraska did a pretty good job. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, we aren't in touch with anybody. Isn't that awful?
No, I mean.
Yeah.
I bet they had. I bet lots of things were changing back then, and they probably had. Because now, I don't know where they would be. But
Well,
I'm sure they're. But they have houses like that here still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a good friend here, Max McQueen, who actually is the director of Lyra Turner houses, and there's maybe 3 or 4 houses that have adults like that.
Yeah.
And they live there, and they have jobs, and and so it's so different from what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is your mom that's her 4th birthday.
And when did you guys move from Nebraska to here?
In '73.
So after this birthday?
I think so, because it isn't here.
Yeah.
It
And
must
that's
be.
73, so.
Oh yeah.
Must have been sometime later that year.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in the summer of that year. Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, this is your mom in that house where all those kids were. One winter, Sunday, we didn't have the kids there. There was just that great big white rabbit sitting under Lynn's pickup. And it was cold. And we just brought it inside. And we had, that duplex had basements under, so they had unfinished basements. There were 2 basements.
Mm-hmm.
We put the rabbit in the basement with papers, and it was paper trained, and we tried to find out. We put signs up, nobody claimed the rabbit, but that's too bad. And then what did we do? We found a farm that supposedly wanted it, but maybe they ate it. I don't know. No, they probably
just
didn't.
let it. Yeah, no, I bet not.
Yeah.
Is this?
That's that house, I think. Yeah.
And are those more kids? That's not.
No, that's a neighbor, and that's Amanda.
Okay, yeah, I thought that
That was a
maybe.
huge family that moved in across the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of kids. All of a sudden they just showed up. And then they left just as, they were there a few months and they left in the middle of the night and we didn't know where they went,
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
That was where we lived. Was a lot of graduate students lived. It was former air. It was an air base, and it was housing for the officers. You know, it was decent housing. You know? Yeah. I thought it was fine. There's some